Good evening. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining me this evening. I am trying to get my technology sorted out here. There we go. And then we will go ahead and get started. Hi, Corinne. Thank you so much for sharing. And hello, Bernice. Thank you for joining me. Okay. Hi, Anne. Happy Friday. Thank you all so much for joining me. This is Jennifer Helm, the Faithful Stamper, and today is September 25th, 2020. I don't know about everyone else, but the month of September has flown right by for me. It's been the quickest month of the year, I think. But thank you for joining me. As is my practice on the last Friday of the month, we are going to be making a gift card holder this evening. I have a sweet and simple gift card holder. It has a little belly band and is the perfect size to hold a little gift card. And so I'm going to show you in just a minute how to make this. But first, I have winners to announce from last week. As everyone I hope knows, but in case you're new to the page, every week I do a contest to give away 2 of the cards that I make or projects that I make on my videos, 1 for those that share and 1 for those that comment. And so last week's winner for commenting is Miss Bernice. So Miss Bernice, this beautiful card is going to be coming your way. I know you love that moose. And then Miss Thelma will be receiving this Christmas card that we made last week. So thank you ladies for sharing and commenting on the video, and be sure to comment and share this evening if you would like to be entered into this week's drawing for some of the gift card holders that I will be making this evening. So again, here's our sweet and simple gift card holder. Hi Lisa, happy Friday. Hi Melody. So the first thing we're going to need, you're not going to need a lot of supplies for this. That's one of the great things. And you can get 2 of these gift card holders from 1 sheet of cardstock. So you can churn them out pretty quickly if you happen to need a bunch. But this piece of cardstock that you will need is 4 1/4 by 6 1/2. And then you're going to score it on the 6 1/2 inch side at 1 1/4 and 4 1/4. And so once you have that done, all you're going to do is fold on your score lines. And what I like to do is fold it and then run my bone folder across it. It gives me some nice crisp creases. The other piece of cardstock that you have is your belly band. And there are 2 trains of thought with your belly band. And I'll get to that in a minute. I don't want to jump ahead here and confuse anybody. So the first thing we're going to do, now that we have our cardstock folded, is glue the pocket shut. So the larger flap is your top flap, and the small one is what makes the gift card pocket. When I first started assembling these the other day, I almost did it backwards and thought something doesn't look quite right here. And I am using tear and tape to hold the pocket shut. You can use liquid glue. It takes a little bit longer to dry, but our Tombow glue is excellent for projects like this too. I just prefer tape. But you want something that's not going to come apart, since you don't want that gift card to get lost. So I just put a little piece of tear and tape on the flap, and then I'm going to peel the backing off. And press that closed. And you want a fairly narrow tape. I believe ours is 1/4 inch, the tear and tape, because you still want to have room for that gift card to fit in the pocket. If you have too wide of a tape, you'll make your pocket shorter and your gift card won't fit. Oh, Lisa, this is perfect for you if you need to make gift card holders. These go together so quickly and easily, and I always find Christmas gift card holders sell faster for me than regular, like general birthday gift card holders. I don't know why that is, but it is. So you need a piece of designer series paper that's 2x4, and that is going to go on the front flap of your gift card holder. So there's very little work involved. Just a little bit of stamping, a little bit of folding. So I'm just going to put my Stampin' Seal Plus, my favorite adhesive, on my designer series paper and then press that down to my top flap. And I really have the body of my gift card holder together already. Now, one thing I wanted to mention, I didn't get really involved with this. I have the DSP on the front, but I don't really have anywhere to write on the inside. And that's just the way I decided to make this. If you would like to have room to write a message on the inside, you could do two things. The first would be to cut a piece of Whisper White cardstock that's 2x4, the same size as your designer series paper, and you could glue that here on the back side of that flap. Or before you glue your pocket down, you could get a piece of Whisper White or whatever color you like. And you could decorate it a little bit with stamps if you like. Put a sentiment on it. Not too large of one because you want room to write. But then you could glue that down and fold your pocket up and then have a little bit of room to write a message that would be hidden behind the gift card. So up to you if you want a little place to write. So now back to that belly band. This is a piece of cardstock that is 1 inch by 6.5. And you can do one of two things. And for me, it depends on the project. Sometimes with the belly bands, I will just take the cardstock and fold it myself without scoring. So that's one thing you could do. For this particular project, I scored my strip of cardstock here at 1.5 and 4.5. 99% of the time, my folds are pretty close to perfect. Every once in a while, I have one that for whatever reason isn't quite folded just right. And I have to convince it a little bit to do what I want it to do. But most of the time this works. So 1.5 and 4.5. And so I just fold it over, wrap it around, and then once I'm sure I've got it lined up and everything looks good, I'm going to take one more piece of tear-in tape and put it on my belly band to secure it. And this just helps keep your gift card holder closed. And then your gift card can't go wandering away. Make sure that's lined up. And what I put the closure in the front, and that way I can hide it behind the sentiment I'm going to pop on the front. Hi Sue, happy Friday. So I went ahead and die cut one of the stitched circles from our Stitched Shapes set, and the cardstock I used is Just Jade, and then I decided to go with Bumblebee, one of the coordinating colors here in this paper. I just didn't like tone on tone for this. And then I featured two stamp sets. I used the large sunflower from the Celebrate Sunflower set, and I stamped it on a piece of Whisper White. And I actually stamped off. So I stamped my ink in the ink pad, on a piece of scrap paper, and then on my cardstock because I didn't want it too dark. I wanted a lighter impression because I wanted to stamp my sentiment on the top. And I couldn't figure out at first which sentiment I wanted to use. I knew I wanted something kind of like this, a little something for you, but I wasn't sure where I was going to find it, and I was looking at Christmas stamp sets and found the perfect one in the Wrapped in Christmas stamp set, a little something for you. So I think that's going to get a lot of mileage for me in some of these types of items. So what I did was after I stamped off with that Bumblebee sunflower, I stamped Just Jade with the sentiment right on top. And then I die cut the smaller circle. And what I'm going to do is just use a little adhesive. It's camera shy on me again. And put that together. And then I'm going to take some dimensionals. And the trick is you don't want a sentiment or a die cut or punch that's too large. I tried all sorts of combinations and I decided I liked circles the best. I tried looking at some of the scalloped rectangles, some of the celebrations tags that we have, and I just wasn't happy with the look. So I ended up going with circles on a majority of these samples that I will show you. So press that down, make sure your dimensionals are on the middle, obviously, so that way you're not gluing your belly band to your card. But there you have it. How quick and easy was that? And as I said, you can get 2 of these from 1 sheet of cardstock. So with just a little bit of designer series paper and 1 sheet of cardstock, you can get 2 gift card holders. And so you can churn these out very quickly. If you like to give gift cards for Christmas or for office gifts or Secret Santa gifts, anything like that, these are perfect for that. So there you have our general birth or really any occasion gift card holder. I did make a few more samples. This is another one using the Flowers for Every Season designer series paper. This one I went for a little brighter look with the Magenta Madness cardstock and some of the matching DSP, and I decided to pull the Just Jade and a little bit of the Cinnamon Cider. I don't know if you can see hiding under there. And I used one of the dies from the die set that matches the Wrapped in Christmas stamp set for the little cutout here on the front. So there is that one. And of course, since Christmas is coming, I think I read before I got online tonight, someone so nicely posted on Facebook that there are 99 days left in the year. Time is flying by, so Christmas will be here before we know it. So I did make some Christmas gift card holders. This one is Shaded Spruce with a little bit of Just Jade. And then I used the cute little bow punch for that one. And then here is another one with some of our designer series paper and a matching candy cane. And at first when I stamped this, I just used the candy cane and I thought this needs a little something. And I found this adorable little, it's 3 stars together. And of course I put the stamp set away and I can't remember what it's called. But that was just the little something I needed to fill in some of that white space. And then this one, I think it's either Warm Hugs or Gifted for Christmas, something like that. I'll have to look in the catalog here in a minute. But this is my favorite one, I think. A little different candy cane look here, but then I used some of our dies to die cut this little stitch circle and the For You. And it definitely needed something in the middle, so I put the little Christmas tree die cut from that same set. And if you'll pardon me a moment, I will look and tell you what that is called. Oh, I think sometimes I get to playing with these so much I forget which set I'm playing with and what it all cuts out. And then I can never find the page it's on when I want. Nope, wasn't the one I was thinking of because that was the other one I was playing with today. I have been quite busy. Just a quick reminder, if you have any interest in participating in the World Card Making Day class, my virtual class next week, that is a week from tomorrow, so please let me know so that I can get the packet together and either deliver it to you or pop it in the mail if you need it in the mail. We are going to be making 8 cards together. Let's see, should have gone through the catalog the other way. Isn't that the way it always is? The bow here on this set is from the gift wrap set. And that's what the little star is from. This one here is from that set. So that's a really pretty little accent stamp you can use. And then here it is, Warm Hugs. Warm Hugs is on page 10 of our catalog, and it was made to go with these adorable mini coffee cups that we have, and we have a paper holder for that too. Hello, Thelma. Thanks for joining me. But the dies for this set are fantastic. You have the little, oh, it's not an octagon. Is it an octagon? Yep, it is an octagon. The little octagon shape here is from that set. And also the stitch circle and this circle, which cuts out the middle. So it goes great with all these stamps. And I feel like this stamp set is great. The I Like You a Latte, that would be perfect if you like to give Starbucks gift certificates or gift cards or Dunkin' Donuts. That's perfect. Even Eat, Drink, and Be Cozy would be perfect to go with that. So that is the Warm Wraps Dies and Warm Hugs stamp set. And we do offer bundles on many of our stamp sets, which give you a 10% savings as opposed to buying them individually. So make sure you check those out. So there are our sweet and simple gift card holders. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I so appreciate you taking the time out of your Friday night to craft with me. If you need any supplies, be sure to visit thefaithfulstamper.stampinup.net. And oh, thank you, Bernice. Thank you for the tip. It took me a minute to read that and follow through. Yes, I should write them down on Post-its because I forget everything if I don't write it down, but that is a great idea. Normally, I leave things at my fingertips, but I was working on these and then I was working on the World Card Making Day set, so I'm a little spread out this evening. But be sure to use that September host code if you are placing an order that is less than $150, and you will be entered a drawing to win an embellishment prize pack. And again, if you are interested in one of the packets for the World Card Making Day, please let me know. I will post one more reminder about that this evening, but I am working on getting the card materials together so that we can all craft together next Saturday evening. And just a quick reminder, if you are joining us for that, we are going to start at 8:15. Since we are making 8 cards together, I want to not keep you all night. And if you are not ordering a packet, you are still more than welcome to hop onto the Facebook page. I'm going to do the video here live, and you are more than welcome to watch along with me, even if you are not crafting along with me, if that's something that interests you. And for those that do participate and purchase a packet of materials, there may be some surprises coming, so keep your eyes peeled and be sure to tune in next Saturday. Thank you for sharing the video, Thelma, and all the other ladies that shared it too. I so appreciate you sharing. If you came in late or are watching, well, if you came in late, you can watch the replay, obviously. If you're watching the replay, you're watching the replay. Ooh, it's late on Friday, isn't it? It's been a long week of online school. But the replay will be up very shortly on my Facebook page, and it will also be posted on my YouTube channel, Faithfully Stampin' with Jennifer Helm. And I would sure appreciate it if you would pop over there and subscribe to that channel if you haven't already. So thank you again for joining me on this Friday evening. I will be back here Monday evening for the final Mystery Monday of the month of September. Have a great weekend. I hope you all get to enjoy the beautiful weather. And I hope you'll come back and craft with me on Monday evening. Take care, everyone. Happy crafting.